Hello guys, do you want to know how to make a shield like this? Well, you have come to the right place. But if you don't want to spend the time, I will leave that model I made in description for you. Well, let's do it. As always, we will start with deleting everything. Yep, that's how you start creating in Blender. So we will create a cylinder and edit it because we don't need 32 side verticals. I think that we can go with 20 without any problem. Well, let me say something first. This will be a hero asset, which means that it will be asset which will be very close to camera. That's why I can use a lot of verticals here. But still, let's not overdo it, alright? So let's edit depth and reduce maybe a little bit. Something like that. That's nice. Alright, click somewhere and go to edit mode. Select polygons, and now we will use this inset face. First, just a little bit about this, I would say, and now adjust it a little bit more, something like that. Oh, that's nice. So when this is done, switch to verticals and actually, let's do it one more time. Inset, now to verticals, and we want to merge them in center because we don't want any n-gons in this model. In any model, you never want n-gons. Let's go and have it in center. Brilliant. So now I need to select all these. Oh, come on. All these polygons and extrude them a little bit. But just a little bit. And now switch it to what is it called? Edges, and select all these edges on this side. I will speed it up. Now when we have all the edges selected, we can use bevel again and make this nice profile. Alright, now let's give it that round face. So we need to use move, transform will do for this case, and we will now use soft selection. Let's enable it and go for speed. I think would be best. Yeah, something like that. Alright, now let's disable it and edit it by hand. Wonderful, I would say. So let's work on the other side. Let's select it and again insert. One more inset and let's go down. Scale. And that's just great. That's basically how it should look like, right? Alright, now let's make this shape. We just need to create cube, scale it down, rotate it for 45 degrees. Well, as soon as I will find the right axis, which is this one. Great job, Fansi. And put it on this center right here. Adjust scale a little bit more. And put it right here. I said this should be on the center. Great. Now let's select these corners, these cornerly polygons, let's fix extrude to. Well, it's not a fixing it, but you know what I mean, right? And extrude. Great. Now put it all down. Would be nice, but that's not what we will do, because we want to have it right shapey. Shapey. That's what I just created. I hope you like. Alright. What I will just do, I will use loop cut tool and edit number of cuts over here to 4. I will click here and here. And now I will select these polygons and again use soft selection. But we will need to change it for about, maybe sharp will work. Yeah, sharp is almost exactly what I need, but it's too much. So let's look at smooth. Smooth seems to be better, but I think that we can leave it like that and just edit it by hand. Before we will make a holder, let's join these objects. So I will click right click and join them. Great. Now we need to fix the rotation, so we'll click Ctrl A and set the rotation and scale to basic. Now we can see over here that it's on 0. It's just what we needed to rotate it for those 90 degrees. It's alright, I'm modeling for quite a while and I still got this axis bad, so no, not a problem if you have it wrong. Let's set it to 90 degrees. And bring it a little bit up. See, another time when I didn't make it right. Absolutely natural. So we will just move this a little bit because we don't want to have any problems there. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. And over here we will create cylinder again, but this time it doesn't need to be so high, so we will put it to about 16, I would say. It's still pretty high, but not as much. Let's I can stay the same and let's decrease the radius. And let's put it right into nothing. Oh, come on, come back. Bring it here. And adjust the scale as we need it. I would say that about this would be nice. Let's use scale. Alright, about this seems best, like best choice. Alright, and now what we can do and what we definitely will do. Oh, we can see it because we didn't create here any polygon, just if you are wondering. So we'll switch to wireframe mode because it will be some easier modeling like that, and create cube. Cube is on totally different places than we need it, but it doesn't matter. Let's put it here. Okay. And oh, that's not that great, but we will fix it really quickly. We can go off the wireframe mode and get it a little bit higher, just to have it on the right, like maybe scale it up a little bit because we will use bevel again. Right, but before that, let's extrude it. Oh, come on. Can I adjust camera just right? Thank you, that's nice. Switch extrude mode, back to basic, which is this. And each time I extrude it, I will use scale and bring it down. So now I'm just... Oh, we're already there. That was fun. Quite didn't get the distance right, did I? Oh, I would actually adjust it a little bit, just to be sure. Or something like this. Now let's select over here and over here. And switch extrude mode again. Oh, that's not quite what I needed. Yeah, that's more like it. With transform, let's bring it down. Oh, that looks pretty nice. But as I promised, we can bring here bevel. And as I'm looking at it, it will be maybe better if we adjust add here one. Oh, come on. Add here one. Oh, I see. It's not connected. That's the problem. So we will simply connect this and this. But now we need to delete these faces and simply quickly connect it with clicking F. Right now, our tool should work, and as I said, it works. See, I will never lie to you guys. About this. That's quite nice, isn't it? Maybe I would decrease a little bit and scale. Alright, now let's copy that and oh wait, it didn't make a copy. Why did it not make a copy? What is going on? One more time. See and sorry. Oh, I see. I didn't paste it again. And let's move it. For about here. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? And now let's all these objects join together. Come on, select just everything. And right click and join. Not selected a mesh. Are you crazy, mate? You don't know what is mesh? Quite buggy, aren't we? Oh, wonderful. So now we will make UV maps. To make UVs, we need to firstly click Ctrl A again. Yeah, I just realized it's pronounced Control. Don't judge me, alright? Oh, you can judge me. You can everything. And set it to rotation and scale. Everything is great, and let's go for UV editing. Oh, now, UV editing. Trust me guys, it sucks. I hate UV editing, and I'm pretty sure that most of you will hate it too. So, I will just make this more like a time-lapse, and just quickly explain basic concept. We will use PBR materials to texture it, so it doesn't matter how unclean these UVs will be. So, we will just need to select some edges and turn them, well, let's just this for example, which actually won't happen, but I will explain it to you, and mark seams. That's what I will do in the next few seconds. and you can just repeat it if you want. You can actually make your own. It does matter on you. The point is to set this 3D model to 2D map. Now we have all quite seamed. So what we need to do is to select all the polygons. Don't look at this terrible map. And click unwrap. Let's see what it will do. Well, it made few stupid things that we definitely don't need to see. What the hell is this? Da-da-da. Well, I think that this can work actually. As I said, we will be using, what is that? Why is it under that? Something like that happened to you, that it will be under some map. You need to adjust it because this can't be like that. What is this even about? Well, let's see what it will do. We will select everything and go to UVs, minimize stretch, just start with it. With plus and minus, you can edit how much you want it. Let's set it about this. Actually, you don't need to make this step, so just ignore it if you don't want. Set it to average Island scale, that's quite important. And now let's go to back Island. Great, that's basically how it should be. Can move it a little bit, but actually it doesn't matter at this point. These are quite stretched, so I'm not sure how it will look like once we will texture it, but I hope it won't be a problem. But to be honest, in production it's quite normal to edit UVs. But now we need to make a high poly model of this. So you already know how to do it. If you watched my previous my previous tutorial. So right now I will just make another time lapse, and if you want me to make another tutorial for just high poly, write it down into comments or something. Alright, wonderful. So once we have this high poly model, we will make one quick update which we didn't make with Sword. We will start with applying it and then go for sculpting. Such a surprise, right? So what we will do right here to use draw with Dynata. Set it to about 3 actually. It depends on what your computer can handle. And make some scratches over here. Well, firstly we need to deselect symmetry. We don't want it. And set it to 2 actually in my case. Decrease size, which you can do just here. And maybe adjust the strength a little bit. Set it minus. Oh, come on, come back. And let's make that just few scratches. I can go for 1 as I'm looking at it. I just want to make few deformation over here. Some places where it was damaged or so. So I'm clicking left click because I selected minus here, and then shift to adjust that smoothness, which you can see. So I can use Shift smooth. Can smooth this down, actually do a little bit. And what can I? Clay. We can use a little bit of clay. Adjust size. Again, I'm using F as a shortcut, but you can use it however you just want. If you select this minus, you don't need to hold Control for minus edit. Minus editing. That's how we will call it from now on. Yeah, something like this. As you can see, this is quite difficult for computer to handle because it creates quite a lot of geometry over here. But it's something we will be baking on our low poly model, so it doesn't matter. Let me just do it quickly again. Alright, now we have it all done. So we will export those files, both of them, and go to Substance Painter, which we will be using for texturing. Welcome in Substance Painter. Well, start with closing everything it will give you. You don't need it. And let's create new shield low. As you can see, I called it low and high. That's just basic practice. And let's go for 2K. Oh, I need to select it. My bad. Alright. Looks terrible, but we will quickly fix it with baking this mesh. You probably have different UI, so I will reset it for you. Yeah, yours should look a little bit like this. So we will go for texture set settings, bake mesh map, and select 2K, our high poly mesh. Everything set as it is. You can only fix anti-aliasing if you want to have it quite nicely done, and bake it. That probably took some time, right? So let's work on it. Well, we will start with closing this because we won't need it, and go for a layer. Well, as you know, it's from bronze. So first material we will put there is bronze. Let's write it down. Bronze yellow. That's just what we need. Oh, already looks pretty good, right? But keep calm. That's just how we start. Now you can ignore these black spaces. You will see them in Substance Painter, but in a file where you will export it, which will be in your case probably Blender or Unreal Engine or whatever. Yeah, they won't be there. So we will add here black mask and select everything. Go here. And as I said, what the hell did it do over here? Well, let's ignore it. Not sure why I did this with my mesh, but it doesn't matter, right? Well, that's everything we needed to have form. And maybe we will edit this a little bit. Now it depends mostly on what you personally prefer. I want to have it a little bit more rogny and a little bit more dark. Oh, so deep, dark. That's how Daddy likes that. Now we'll add here a wood for this space. Why not use this? And edit the size of it, which means scale. For about this. No, 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 that's not what I wanted. Go back, go back. Well, it doesn't look that bad, but we will still use wood. Alright then. And let's quickly just edit this. We'll use some kind of iron. Iron pure, iron raw should be best for this. Let's put it down so we don't need to bother with mapping it. Nah, that looks actually quite terrible. So I will probably use something different. Tell me what kind of metals do you have? Damascus wouldn't look bad, but we won't use it. So we will go for smart materials. And find some iron over here. Old iron sounds good. And that may be basically what we are looking for. Shouldn't it? Yeah, I think that may be quite nice. So let's put it down and put that at black mask I was talking about. I know that I said that we won't need it, but what can I say? I lied to. Oh, seems like we did quite a oopsie. Found it only over here. Guys, what you can see over here is badly done UV map. As I said, you can edit UV map a lot while in production. I will leave it like that because I'm only explaining here concepts. But if something like that happens to you, which means that texture is kind of stretched and looks really bad, you simply need to go back to UVs and edit it. We can check where that UV is and see what we could do with it. I'm afraid that we can't do anything right now. And I don't want to bother with it right now, but you have the idea. Well, it must be here. See, it's stretched quite a lot in comparison with this. That's why it looks so bad. If you want to have final model, I would definitely recommend to fix it. But right now, since I'm only explaining concept, I will leave it as it is. But don't do it ever on production or in any your own models. Alright, let's add here another wood. And we will go with this. And the black mask here, and that's it. Just need to edit size again. I know I mean scale when I said size, but you get it, right guys? So what we need to do now is to edit a little bit this beautiful guy. We will do it like this. We will create a new folder called bronze. Put bronze down there. And on that folder we will make black mask and click on all the objects that will be really from bronze. And now the fun will begin. So we will use smart material, which is called dirt. Put it down right here and add the black mask on it. Now click here and add generator, and the generator will be called dirt as well. So let's edit it to our liking. Or something like this. It doesn't look bad. Not at all. And now we will add paint, because we don't want to look at it like this. It doesn't look bad, but we want it to have, we want to have it not that generic looking. We want to have that human touch. So we will do it right there. If I paint right now, it will paint another dirt, which is not exactly what I want, but if you want to have it all dirty, you are free to do so. But I will go right here to grayscale and put it down, because I want to get rid of this. Alright then. I will add a little bit more here, because it's damaged there. So the dirt will be more likely there. And I will use different brush setting. Yeah, over here. Means I will go here and edit alpha. Or maybe there is even something called dirt. Let's see. Oh, definitely there is. See, that's what I was talking about. Put it a little bit more down. Wonderful. That's just wonderful. And once we have here dirt, we will add from materials. I just can't remember how it is called, so I will have to rust, of course, rust. And we will use rust course. It's truly rusty, isn't it? So let's add another black mask, and add here generator. And we can play with it right now a little bit, just how it will look like. With dirt again, that's not a bad idea, but maybe there may be something better, but not this. What about just the dripping? Now I will use actually dirt again, but will change a setting a lot actually. Alright, let's change a seed a lot. And edge masking, we can use it damn a lot. Well, that was nice, but to make it look more real, we will go down here in material to technical parameters and change height position a little bit lower. For about this. Edit height range just a little bit. That's just great. And now time to paint it again to give that human touch. Right click and increasing size. Oh, come on, that's not what we want. Definitely not. Because we need to down the grayscale. Because we are again trying to get rid of this rust. Can add a little bit more here. And then I think that we are coming to an end, don't we? Yeah, we basically are. To make it a little bit smoother, we will add here another filter, and that will be called blur. Because we don't want to have here such a hard edges, as you can see. Just a little bit. To be honest, guys, I always add the blur, even just a little bit. I think that it helps a texture looks better. I will take actually it off this. I think it's isn't supposed to be there. Maybe a little bit over here. Well, I think that our shield doesn't look bad at all. I wouldn't be ashamed if I saw it in game. Of course, this needs a lot of fixing, as I said, but I won't do it here because the video, the tutorial is already very long. Damn, we survived, guys! Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, we can clap each other. It was great work from all of us. I hope that right now you should have shield that you can use anywhere you just want, and that will be everything for me. Well, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe or comment or like, whatever. You know how it works over here in YouTube. And well, if you have any suggestion what tutorials you want me to make, or what you will be interesting to know, or anything, let me know in comments. And as I said, subscribing would make me really happy. Bye, I guess. One quick. I just realized I didn't put my social medias here, so they are in the description as well. So if you want to just chat with me like that, I have Twitch or Instagram, just feel free. Have a nice everything.